Hi everybody, welcome back to IQ Design Academy. My name is Steve Wilcox and I'm a professional furniture designer, and I get to be your host through a series of instructional videos regarding the furniture design process using IQ Design. And today's episode we will be focusing on concept refinement using the parameters feature within the IQ Design platform. So hang on and stick around and we will get started right away. Okay, to get started today, you can see that I am on the IQ Design main prompt page. And the context for this project from the earlier videos is that I'm creating a series of upholstered footstool products for a fictitious client that had requested these designs from me. So first I used IQ Design to come up with a large number of concepts. And then we started to revise the concepts in the second video. So here we're going to start using the parameters function within IQ Design to make some more specific changes to a design. And just for fun, I'm going to start with a new design because I thought one of the other footstool designs would be fun to illustrate today. So again, I'm not going to prompt yet. I'm just going to upload that reference image. And this is my cow footstool. I'm going to open that. So the reference icon is here, and I'm going to type in create a photorealistic image of this upholstered cow footstool. And I'm going to say white cotton fabric with black spots. And I'm going to say black wood legs. I'm going to say pink nose, comma, and I'm going to say black marble eyes. And then I'm going to give a little environmental prompt, and I'm going to say white studio background. Because again, as a designer, I really want to focus on the design, not so much the background or the environment or the lighting at this point. So I'm going to generate images. And to reiterate, the default 4 images are being created for me to review. The reference image is illustrated, as well as the prompt that I just input to guide the AI for these images. All right, so we have 3 images here that are very similar to what I prompted. We'll talk about the differences in a second. One is considerably different. I'm going to disregard this at that point, although many times it will come up with an idea that you might want to explore even further. This one I would probably discard at this point. This I like. It's done the things that I like. These two seem to be similar. This has got the spotted part on the horns, which I don't like. So I think I'm going to choose, I like this one. It's a little bit larger in the frame, so I'm going to select this one. Now, when you select this, this is nice as it's enlarged. You can see a little of the texture of the fabric, which is a nice point for the illustration. But right now you can see that the AI engine is generating the different components that it sees in the image and the parameters that define those components. And again, a parameter is really just a detail. It's a specific part or point regarding the item that's being seen. So if I collapse this, you can see the different components that it has pulled out. And we'll get into more of the specifics of the parameters interface in another video, but I just want to show you the basic power that it has today on this product. So we have the body upholstery, we have the head, the nose, the eyes, the horns, the ears, and the legs, all illustrated correctly. So let's play with the body upholstery. So I'm going to hit this icon and it will expand the parameters, and it has the material, it has the base color, correct, has the spot color, which is black. The pattern it describes as spots, which I think is accurate, and the shape, it is rectangular with round edges. I would agree, that body is rectangular with round edges. So it's done a very good job describing this. But let's just say I want to play with the fabric. Now, if I have a very specific fabric in mind, it makes sense to upload an image of that fabric, if possible, rather than to try to describe it down here in the text prompt. So this is one of the powerful features of IQ Design, is that you can get very specific within the parameters. In fact, you might say it's a parametric design platform, which would be very accurate. So let's go here. This icon is for uploading, and this is the Add Asset window, and I want to upload. Here is your library of assets that you've uploaded. I don't have any yet in here, so we're going to do one. I'm going to upload an asset. It's going to go to my folder, or you would navigate to your folder. And I'm just going to check this cow fabric swatch. And I'm going to hit open. And it gives me that illustration. It gives me a chance to name it. It gives me some suggestions. I'm going to call it cow print fabric. I'm going to hit add. And so now that icon is here, and I'm going to refine it further. I'm going to ask it to re-render using that new parameter, the new fabric parameter. And as we wait, we'll see what we get. And again, most of the time I find IQ Design is very quick with rendering iterations, 30 seconds, etc. Okay, so here we are. It has changed the fabric. It's done a nice job regarding the scale of the print. Let's see. As I look at the design, I think I might want to explore changing what the legs look like. So let's try that. So I'm going to collapse the body upholstery and go down to legs and see what the parameters are there. So here we have wood. The color is this color. The finish is a matte finish. Okay. Its shape, they call that a tapered cylinder, which is accurate. And there are 4. So, okay. So let's try first just changing the color. So I'm going to hit this icon, which brings up, again, a second window besides an asset, but this is a color picker. And I'm going to go over here into kind of these yellow tan naturals. I'm going to pick a very light yellow, and I'm going to hit OK. So again, the material is wood, so I'm hoping I'm going to get some wood grain with wood, though, that's this color. So let's just hit refine. And again, so I'm not struggling for prompts. I'm not struggling to try to define what this is. I just have very simple choices to make using the picker and or the asset window. So as we wait, and that is pretty much exactly what I was envisioning. So I am very happy with that, that result. And again, this is a quick primer into using parameters. We'll dig more into that later in another video. So thanks again for stopping by, watching this instructional video. I think that you can understand how the parameters aspect of IQ Design is a very powerful tool, and it keeps the control that you have as a designer very much within your reach and grasp. You don't have to be a victim of the AI's changeableness or variability. You're using it to make changes in a very specific, determined way. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video.